Hey guys, as I mentioned in the previous video, I was lucky enough to get a ticket for the Saturday to Drift Matsuri. So in this video we're going to be running through this. It's full of rubbish and bits and pieces from the last drift day. The garage is an absolute tip from cutting the cage out of that. And in here we've got some worn tyres, some with a bit of life. So I'm going to be taking all my spare wheels and the rear wheels off the car, as I've bought brand new tyres. So in this video I'm prepping the car, getting new tyres fitted to my wheels. It'll be my first time trying brand new tyres, so I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to do a nut and bolt check on the car and just give it a general once over to make sure we're all good for Matsuri. Right guys, sorry for the terrible angle, but the first thing I'm going to check, because I've had issues with them before, is there's two 70mm bolts there, and they are basically the rear part of the front lower control arm. It's a lollipop bush, and them two 17mm they have backed out on me before, so I'll attempt to go onto these now. I don't know how much you'll be able to see because it's unfortunately the pit is occupied. They've tightened a touch, but they are, before they were so loose you could move them with your hand. Right, they are tight. I'm going to pop around and do the other side. Took a bit of tension off the wheels, so we can crack the wheel nuts now, lift it up a bit, remove the wheels, and go from there. For some reason I've got a lock-in wheel nut, so I'll get rid of him first. Excuse the garage, it's an absolute tip at the moment. When the S15 goes, I'm going to have a good sort out. Get rid of all this rubbish. Good organised. Right, same on the other side, and then we'll take them off. Axle stands from here. Right, now we're safe, we're on the stands. Obviously, you don't have to remove the wheels to do a nut and bolt check unless you're checking the brakes. I'm only taking these off so I can have my new tyres fitted, and then I can put them back on the car with the fresh tyres, so then there's no messing around Saturday morning in Matsuri. The car's ready to go. Right guys, now we've got the car up, I'll show you what normally comes loose with me. Got these, so they're your drive shafts where they meet the flanges of the diff. So these things come loose, and then sometimes you have like a week of oil. Obviously there's some signs of it spraying before, but that could have been before I tightened them up the last time. So the other things I check under here is the diff mount, and there's also two at the front there on top of the subframe. Rear suspension, check they're tight, and that's about it really. Right, I'll try and show you. Get this out of the way. Right, I'm not sure if you can see. These are an E12. If it focuses, stars. These are a complete nightmare to get onto. You've kind of got to do the top ones because this rubber boot is quite tough. You've got to wrestle it on, so they'll go on there fine. If you try to get it on there, you're in for a day out. Right. I forgot to put it in gear, so it's quite slow. You've got to, unless you've got a friend here with you, you can decompress the brake, tighten it, turn it with your hand, tighten it again. It's very quick. When you're on your own, in and out of the car, messing about, put it in gear, so it's quite a bit slower. Let's see how many I can get to. It's nice and tight. I don't know if this one has snapped. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah, that's snapped. Great. That's tight. You know, you can actually do them this way, which is considerably easier than spinning it about. Let's see if I can get on to this last one. Oh, last but one. There we're on. Just tightened a bit. Oh. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go ahead, do the other side. I don't know so that you've seen because I was in the way. This side is considerably harder because the exhaust is here. A little bit. I'm going to have to turn this one because it's right up behind the exhaust. And then we'll have a go again. Oh. Alright, let's spin this. Yeah, that's another two. Back in gear. Oh, that's tight. There you are. Little tweak. Perfect. Don't know if you can see them 18mm bottom of the shocks. Gonna have a go at those. A little bit. But other than that, they're good. Right, that's a nut and bolt check. I have got a paint pen, like a little paint marker pen somewhere. And a little good tip is when you tighten the bolts, little mark on them and just off them, like a line. And then you know then if they've backed out, because obviously the line that you've drawn wouldn't align anymore. So I'm going to find my marker pen, if I can, in this absolute mess of a place, and then mark those up, and then I'm going to move to the front then, because, well, try and have a look at a cooling issue I've got. So guys, going to the front, obviously I've fired up my fans. The car's absolutely fine driving from A to B, but on the drift day it seems to get hot reasonably fast, but it struggles cooling. You're going to turn it off, wait ages. So, little test you can do if your fans are blowing the right direction, because I wired these quite a while ago. Not too clued up on wiring. So, what it should do, this should be pulling air through the rad. Obviously, cold air bringing into the rad, cools the water in it, which therefore passes through the engine and cools that. So a little test. That sucks. That is sucking flat. It's not the best representation because it's a glove, but that is blatantly pulling into there. So what I needed to do is blow this way, so this fan needs to be reversed, so it's actually pulling air through the rad and not blowing, because in effect now it's blowing the hot air from the engine straight through here. So I'm going to set the camera down. These are where I wired it. I've put the tape off it, so I'm going to swap these, redo the test I just showed you, and providing that's fixed, take these back up and we should be good. Okay guys, sorry if it's a bit loud. The fans are back on. I've swapped these and I've put better connectors on there. I haven't got any heat shrink wrap. Well, I've got a little bit, but it won't actually reach. It won't get overlapped, so I'll just take them up as best I can. Right, we'll try the test again now. As you can see, that's blatantly blowing away. I can't get it. So obviously last time it was sucking straight to the back of the fan there. Nowhere near it now. Gone. So cooling issues should be sorted. So that's great. Great news. I'm going to turn this off because it's quite loud. Right guys, that's good. Good stuff. I'm going to neaten this up, make them safe so they're not going to short, zip tie everything back together so nothing gets stuck in the fan or any odd things happen like that. So it's quite late at the moment, so I'm going to load up my wheels, all, well, 6 of them, my spare wheels, ready for tyres mounted tomorrow. and then I'll be back up here then. I'm going to finish loading up the car, getting everything in it that I need, and then we are officially ready for Matsuri. So guys, these are my brand new tyres. I got 6, and they are land snails, and the size I run is 205/55/16s. So I was recommended these by Nathan from Garage 8, and it's tried and tested on their MX-5s, and they reckon, considering they're a budget tyre, they're only about £36 ish. All 6 of them cost 250, so not bad, but obviously it's a lot more than I'm used to paying because I get part ones for free. But I'm not sure if I mentioned, but the reasoning for going with brand new tyres is obviously I'm trying to get more consistent in the car as a driver, and when you've got tyres that you're getting for free, they're different brands, they're a different amount of wear each side. Some of them have got slow punches, some of them are a lot older, so the rubber's perishing. You know, it's just, you can't be consistent with them. So that's why we're trying these, and I'll let you know how we get on. Right, let's fit these two here to match the fronts, and we're going to continue loading the car. Right, that's about all I'm putting in the back. I've got my box of tools, which I've showed you in a previous video. That just sits in the passenger seat. So I'm going to mount these now and drop the car back on the floor. Oh, next year, guys, I've got to get the new back on. Way too long messing about. Using this as a bonnet stand. Axle stands out. Right, so that's it. Got the wheels on the back now with a fresh set of tyres. We're back on the floor. So all I need to do now, put the axle stands in the front of the car. This jack and my boots, helmet and gloves. We've had the email, well the drivers have had the email from Matsuri. You just need long sleeves, so it's no fire-proof suits or anything, which is it's quite nice, so we can just wear like some thin long sleeve. So I don't imagine it's going to be warm, but in here, because the downpipe isn't heat wrapped, it gets pretty hot in the car, and my driver's window doesn't work at the moment. So you know, any less clothing that we wear is a bonus. So, right, I'm going to end it on here, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you at Matsuri.